or what's the other one that's not Mega Millions? There's like 2 big lotteries that like surpass $1 million. It's Mega Millions and Powerball. Those two will like actively surpass hundreds of millions of dollars and for the individual. And yeah, they take the lump sum, they only get like 40 or 50% of it. But even then, those people that get out of it, and they get it, they fall off. So I think for a general, like, middle class American, even lower class American, I think if you inherit $1 million from that, like, you know, I think you're able to use it in a smart manner. I'm just asking, not financial advice, but what I would do, if I ever won the Powerball, I would immediately drop off the face of it. I would donate, 40% of it, because it needs $500 million. And then I would hire 8 to 10 people to tell me what to do. That I would get a team like a million, and then I would be like, hey, because I think most people, they get $500 million, and then they go, I'm going to personally manage this money, because that's what they do with their own finances, making 40, 50K a year. But that's not what you should do when you have $500 million. Most people that have that amount of money, if you're like Warren Buffett, have a team of people that just manage.
Now, listen carefully. The first thing you need to do is absolutely tell anyone, don't quit your job or drop out of school. Don't buy a GT3 RS and don't wait.
Okay, but you can't not tell anyone, right? Because they're gonna know, Say tomorrow I win the power, and then I just like, I'm racist again, and this time I'm in an LA mansion, and you're like, it's like, did you come into like $50 million out of nowhere? Or you're gonna make good money, but not that. Like that's the other thing. Actually, like say any of you guys won the Powerball, and then the next day you like Lamborghini. You didn't tell anybody you won the Powerball, so they're gonna be questioned.
Most places will give you a few months to grab your check. Let's just say you want to California, which gives you 180 days. We're gonna use this to our advantage. But in the meantime, it is absolutely and utterly imperative that you do not lose your ticket. This actually happened to 7 people who didn't survive. Take your ticket and sign the back of it, photocopy it, take selfies with the recorded video with it, put it in a waterproof box, then take that box to the bank and put it in the safety deposit box. Now that your ticket is secure, you need to use this time to prepare for things. First, your profession. I watched
Oh my God! Mark, you think before you hit this, get a gun. These guns, like, I'm coming into $1 million I hired to help me manage. Like, I don't think you're gonna be able to go to like your local account and be like, hey man, it's all good then. Yeah, that's a chat GPT question. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT right now. ChatGPT. Congratulations, that's life-changing money. How are we gonna ask this? Don't tell anyone. Don't post it online. People who know are better. Sign the ticket, make copies, assemble a professional team, claim the money, and take the lump sum or annuity when you get a return. Claim it honestly as possible. Play low for a year. Set up a budget perfectly. Oh my God. It's not fair. Everybody you have. Like, okay, now I can't.
I don't think you have a chance. Because you think that you are gonna be super cool. See, do you even know? Things are right after the sea. Have infinity close to me, close to me, close to me, close to me. Do you know where you're gonna go? Try into the goal. You know I'm the goat, so basic I don't know. It's gonna happen to you, or to me, or to anyone who see. So you're not bored. existence so many times before you know that you're gonna have to give up sometime. That I cannot fight back. I got to say, you know, this time, sure you know that we're ending nothing except wood and mud. That I want here, and you know.
This should help prevent strangers.
Bro, you really think randos would fuck with you that much if you won the Powerball? No. You know what I never get? Whenever they're like, there's 7-Elevens where the winning Powerball was sold. What? The line's out the window. People fucking stupid. They always say the lottery's a tax on idiots. Holy shit. You go into the fucking store that printed the fucking winning Powerball ticket? Bro, it's a random number generator. It just prints random numbers. It's not your husband here. I just hear my husband from 4 hours having to get a winning Powerball. We're spending our monthly paycheck here. You guys are dumbasses. Because what the fuck are you doing?
An even bigger threat might just be your own family. This guy right here won $20 million, and he used it wisely, starting up a successful gourmet popcorn shop and helping out.
See, that's like a common rich people thing to do. I mean, that's good that it's successful. Common rich people thing to do to be like, I'll go to a restaurant. What's up? There's a flow all 170, 60% of the restaurant sales are 5 years. Why don't you get a fire burger? Yeah, great idea. 70 small
Years later, he was murdered by his sister. If you don't keep your family in check, he was murdered by his sister. Decide right now, they have Jack is not going to dedicate to family and make it trustworthy. So one is trustworthy portion. It's
what do you give money to your family? Like, how do you, like, help them laugh, you know? Like, how do you, like, figure stuff out? You come to, like, $5 million, like, I'm, like, wow, you get, like, here we do all that work, you know? Like, close enough to get money. I have, like, a group of friends, but say I think they're all, like, there's gonna be, like, 10 people that show up that are like, hey, remember me? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, now. I think realistically, you know what you should do? You win $5 million, don't give your friends anything, but just like pay for them to go on annual leave. And that's better. I just like to be like, yo, I'm not gonna give you money, but like take 2 weeks off and we're gonna I'll pay for $30,000 every 6 months. You know, like we'll go on a fucking month. Like you pay for something for them, experience, but you don't like give them money. Because then you don't get into the shit where like, say you give your friend $1 million and then he loses it, and he knows you have $500 million. Then he's gonna be like, hey man, I know you got like, I know you gave me $1 million, but like I kind of lost that. Like that's gonna be a situation that you encounter. So I feel like that's good. Then you're getting in that hellhole. This is making me realize that winning the Powerball is like a fucking curse. This sounds terrible.
Jason will take it over, so when your family members come begging, you can just tell them you're not in charge of the money. Let Jason be the bad guy. After a few weeks of preparation and sleepless nights, it's finally time for you to claim your ticket. But here is where a lot of people mess up. The lottery press conference is where you'll be presented with the world's largest stimulus check in front of a horde of reporters who are snapping and publishing nice, clean photos of your face right next to the reward for killing you. It's going to be an exciting event. I mean, look how happy this guy is. He just won $1 million. He doesn't know it yet, but 1 month after taking this photo, he's going to mysteriously die of cyanide poisoning. No suspect was ever found. In unrelated news, these 2 women inherited all of his winnings. In completely unrelated news,
yeah, I feel like that's a little. I feel like if you get killed, it's your family. Sure, if you get killed, it's your family. It's like so random. They're not inheriting your money or your friends. Like, if they're not your will, it's like you're direct protected.
The last few days is fine. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is the press conference may not be optimal. Luckily, there are some genius tactics you can use to reduce its potential.
What?
Renting a car will stop people from tracking your license plate. Wearing a disguise will lower your profile as long as it's not ridiculous enough to go viral. But the smartest way to handle your press conference is by not going. You're not required to show up for your media appearance. The massive check with your name on it will still get put on the news. You just won't.
Dude, Edwin Castro's a fucking genius. Edwin Castro's a fucking genius. Very common name, like, dropping a backpack, yeah, you can not pull it up.
Instead, you'll go to the lottery office without any cameras and quietly grab your normal size check. But as you roll a piece of paper that's about to change your life, the first thing you notice is that the amount is a lot lower than you expected.
See, they're projecting in a lump sum. Annuities they always say annuity is not. Annuity is a safer bet. You won't blow all your money. Because annuity is basically like, hey, you're going to get a full amount, you're going to get it for 30 years in increments. But if you take a lump sum, you're going to get taxed for the shit out of it, and you're going to get a cut. But, like, say you get $1 billion, you'll probably walk away with, like, 300 or 400 million. But, like, that money, if invested correctly, would be way more than if you took an annuity. But annuity is like, hey, I feel like I'm going to blow the money, then just take annuity.
There are two ways to claim your prize when you win the lottery. If you want the full advertised amount, you need to take the annuity, which means your prize gets paid out over the course of 29 years.
Chad, are y'all taking annuity, or are you doing the lump sum?
But you took your prize in the more popular lump sum, where you get all the money at once, but it'll be just around half of the total jackpot. On top of that, since you won in the US, you're getting taxed. But don't worry about this, because the authorities have already withheld all the taxes you owe from your check. Just kidding. They've withheld some of your taxes, but way less than what you actually owe them. Luckily, Jason has an accountant on his team who can guide you through the how much do you owe the government death trap. So after factoring in the lump sum and taxes, your jackpot has gone from 200 million to a measly 70. I guess it'll have to do. But before you even cash your check, your phone starts blowing up. All of the friends and family that have your phone number are asking if you're the mysterious winner. Remember, the public only has your name, but not your face. You can tell some people you trust or maybe even use an NDA. You know, it's finally time to make your deposit. After your check settles, you'll see more money in your bank account than you would know is possible. You're using a larger name and not a credit where your checking account will probably be worth more than all the residents of 5 8 $1,000 sure.
And put it all you do. Put it all you do, boy. Keep that shit locked up in the moon. It's gonna hit $1, everything's gonna invest, and then you love that shit.
Well, since 2008, uninsured depositors only lost money in 6% of the U.S. bank pocket. And large banks like Chase or Wells Fargo are designated as systemically important financial institutions, aka they have the U.S. government as their sugar daddy, so it would take a lot from people.
Yeah, they're not gonna fall apart. Why Wells Fargo and JP Morgan?
However, since 2008, uninsured depositors only lost money in 6% of U.S. bank failures, and large banks like Chase or Wells Fargo are designated as systemically important financial institutions, aka...
Yeah, but that's a problem with banks too, is they'll loan out so much money and fuck themselves to where if they ever get screwed, the government has to bail them out, or the U.S. citizens are just fucked. Like, they're too big to fail.
They have the U.S. government as their sugar daddy, so it would take a lot for them to go under. Chances are you'll be fine, but still, you should move this money somewhere else. It's time to hit up Jason to fund your trusts and investments. Let's give him $40 million to manage for you, and with a conservative 6% return, this will be making you $200K a month. You can put $10 million into your family trust, and now you have $20 million in pure spending. So let's get down to business. First, house. I say go with this $10 million LA mansion. It's got a master bedroom where you'll wake up to.
I'm down to LA. Oh, LA. Fuck LA. Fuck LA. Fuck that shit. If I'm moving to Cali, I'm moving to San Diego, baby. That's where I'm going. San Diego. Yeah. Not going to fucking LA. Dude, that shit that. big, swing-ass fucking people.
Supply was about lime cellar.
Way better. Oh yeah, how to get water, finding your own food, and all that too.
One thing's missing. That's that. Any toy you ever wanted is now yours. Drink watchers, table drink, grocery haul, being a lottery winner is awesome. It also is very realized by rich people that walk with it. Not only can you help afford any medical procedures you want, you can have a private doctor who paid him $20K a year to be on call. Also get a
Bro, I start getting that. I saw Joe Rogan talk about this one time. I don't know if it was him or the guy he had on them that they did it. I was trying to pay somebody to put his body and everything. Fucking my prostate. Fucking give me a MRI. Same scan. My blood work. Fucking just run everything. Just check me in. See what's going on. You know? I feel like now, I gotta go to the dermatologist, then I gotta go to a fucking blood guy. I gotta do my blood work, then I gotta go to CT, and then you gotta go to the dentist. I mean, I'm just gonna go to one people do one thing in one day. The medical day. I walk out of the doctor's office, my ass is loose, I'm like, lethargic. They ran every test on me they could. I got a colonoscopy, a prostate exam, blood work, MRIs. I'm glowing green. I walk out.
Administrator for $300 a session, and of course a private chef to keep your diet perfect. But even more important,
$80K a year for a private chef. Holy fuck! I've seen like private chef videos on like how their job is day to day. I'll watch YouTube videos on that, and bro, they'll like live in the house with the person. I'd be like, I don't want to be friends with you. Be like, go cook somewhere else, and then bring it to me. That's what I would want. Like, yo, and it's even like lottery winners. You know how like rich people will have like that live in like a guest home still on property? I was in middle school. I knew a guy. Here we go. I knew a guy, very rich, right? His dad owned like a bunch of businesses. They had a maid and a nanny. The nanny would take them at his house and take them off the meal. His maid is in the other room back. And I'm like, this random lady is in your house. And it's not like she comes here once a week. She lives here. What that? She lives here. It's like not obviously a side of.
not having to worry about bills, work, or housing.
I would get like one thing come in when you're not there.
Hang out with friends or take a midday nap. That's the football club.
That's something that immediately you don't want to I love it, but I hate it. I love thinking of like coffee, make my coffee. I just like meal prep at like 1 a.m. Like fucking sauteing and asparagus. Like,
But then you get a call from Jason that changes everything. See, he helps you buy your house and you trust confidence. But internet detectives have somehow managed to trace the ownership of that. On top of that, news reporters have been silently taking stalker shots of you on your daily routine, and all of a sudden, your face and your address are on the front page. You're going to be searchable because at this time, it's not just your friends and family. You start getting more into letters from them. You can tell them your life's secrets are all red, private, somebody can show you else. At this time, your fires are not worried. Start getting close. But
how do you use a fire bodyguard immediately? Be like, yeah, anybody that comes up shit up.
Worse, I mean, you might get killed. It's kind of a rite of passage for lottery winners. This guy won 30 mil that got buried in his business partner's backyard. He won the Brazilian lottery that got kidnapped wall to wall. His house got broken into and he was shot to death in front of it.
Over 400K? Like, that's not even retirement money, though. You're getting like 200K post-tax. What? That's like, yeah, that's like a fucking 6-year salary, but yeah, it's a lot of money, but that's not, I don't think that's like murder money.
But you have one advantage over all these unlucky winners. Your location. Most of these tragic fates happened in not-so-great neighborhoods. You, on the other hand, are in a $10 million LA mansion.
Yeah, like a gated neighborhood.
Surrounded by people who are familiar with money. Hopefully this will protect you from any real danger and allow you to peacefully live the high life. But what your mansion can't hide you from are your relationships.
Friends are going to come out of the woodwork. Family that they never knew they had. Everyone's going to be asking for handouts.
Friends, I love all my, just about all my friends.
When you win, everybody thinks they want to.
You have to manage to...
Wow. Oh my god. No. That's so accurate. He's like, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like shitty friends, though. Like, if your friend is a lot, that's like, you like, expect to pay to take a fucking vacation. But if you're like, if my friend, I mean, I'm also in it. Like, say your friend wins money. I'm not like, oh, I expect to I'm like, yo, just take money. Like, my
say no. It's a big is if money doesn't ask for it,
oh my god, that's the first man. Oh god. I was looking back like years ago. One of that first kid was I remember the name it's like look for the stable lottery on murder and paid for him after it's just like and if you look at just her, it's like the parents that were kids in front of them and that made them have to sleep like teenagers. Most of the people were joking, but like the kid who was like, 16-year-old cat I was out they did me second time like ask the kid like ask like I was sitting there just like second hand.
Your mansion's upkeep costs you $50K a month. Maintenance for your cars and average yearly salary. Your trainer, your doctor, your bodyguards, marijuana, Equinox, rich person parties, woman. Across everything, your monthly expenses are clearing 6 figures.
Is that baby oil?
But even worse than the broke people begging you for money are the rich people begging you for money. They call themselves financial advisors. They try to hypnotize you with confusing financial linguistics until you've signed away 1% of your portfolio for the privilege of underperforming the market. Don't listen to them. Certainly don't listen to people pitching you their genius business ideas. All of these opportunists are starting to make you feel like a walking ATM. When you win the lottery, people won't respect you like they do other rich people, because you didn't really earn your money. You just experienced a statistical glitch. This is where you begin to have a bit of an identity crisis. All you are, and all you're known as, is the guy that got lucky.
When you meet new people, it's often people will say, well, what do you do? Especially in my circle of people, most people are...
Oh, what do you do? I won the lottery. And nobody has respect for you. Oh. Nobody cares. It's not like, because you're not self-made. I mean, it's true. Like, if you win the lottery, you didn't earn it. Like, you got lucky. But I don't think there's, like, anything that's sad about that.
People are trying to put themselves through college.
I think then you should just do, like, if you win like, $10 million, that's different from, like, if you win, like, $500 million. If you're winning, like, an absurd amount of money, you should just use some of that to do something that's, like, natural. You know? You care about animals. Go to a fucking shelter. Have a good animal. Like, invest it. Donate to charity. Start your own charity. Start your own farm.
Oh, I just won the lottery and I just sit around. That's not something that I wanted to say.
One day, as you're contemplating the meaning of life, a mysterious man walks up to you, and he's here to inform you that you're being sued. A random guy you've never seen in your life is claiming that he bought your ticket, and he's coming for all of your winnings.
What's the most concerning truth to these claims about the stolen ticket?
Luckily, you're going to be fine, because you have legal protection from our boy Jason.
Legal protection. You got a guy making a minimum wage suing you, and you have $500 million. You pay for a fucking better lawyer. And they have no grounds to sue.
Jason?
A New York attorney known as the lottery lawyer is now charged with extorting lottery winners in a $107 million multi-million-dollar scheme.
Jason helped a lot. He was the first guy I called.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Jason Kurland, along with 3 others, now facing charges ranging
Oh my god, the guy you're supposed to go to.
fraud and money laundering.
Well, in hindsight, giving this guy access to our finances was a pretty stupid decision, and totally stole around $10 million from you. He's obviously going to prison, but that's money you're not getting back. But hey,
Yeah, that's why when Jack was talking about the thing where it's like, oh, they're going to take 1% of your portfolio, I feel like that's pretty common in investment, like hedge fund guys. I don't think that's a non-avoidable thing. Because, like, unless you're literally managing the money yourself, you have to give somebody a percentage to manage that money.
at least you have a mansion to
Or a monthly fee if they're financial advisor.
Brian.
Or hourly.
30,000 people have been ordered to evacuate.
Hey, Joe, can I be your financial advisor? I'm student at Oxford for economics with a marketing minor. No.
So it's because the wildfire tearing through wealthy suburbs of Los Angeles.
Among the thousands of people in Southern California who have lost homes in the wildfires,
And the winner of the biggest lottery jackpot in history.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, you suffer the same fate as $2 billion Powerball winner Edwin Castro, and for some reason a large...
Wait, what? Oh, I thought you fucking got out.
$2 billion Powerball winner Edwin Castro, and for some reason a large amount of lottery winners, your multi-million-dollar house burns to the ground. It seems like your luck has run out. You're getting sued, you've been robbed of millions, and your home is gone. Your misfortune is, of course, front-page news. Everyone loves a good downfall. And you have become just another lottery failure. Or have you? Some sources claim...
Bro, I feel like you should just donate like 80 fucking % of it and then you get people off your back. Or do you think that would be worse? Like, I think you should donate some of it regardless, but if people fuck with you after you donate 80% of the winnings, those people are just losers. Like, that's just asshole shit.
Claim that 70% of lottery winners
I think it might make it worse. 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt.
go bankrupt. Others say
Me, when I hit a scratch off for $500 and then lost it like 3 weeks later,
that it's 1 in 3.
that happened, Chad. I won a $500 lottery ticket. It was great. I remember being hyped about it. They gave me a whole lot of cash at a Wawa, and then I lost it at a casino.
Which is it? The correct answer is neither. Both of those statistics have been completely debunked. Winning the lottery tends to get painted as a curse, but in
I was like, yeah, let's go to Atlantic City on $500.
reality, it turns out that stumbling
Yeah, lost 10 hands of blackjack. Ouch, done.
into millions of dollars is actually pretty great. Real studies have shown that lottery winners are healthier and live longer. They have a lower chance of being overweight. They have higher long-term life satisfaction. They don't get socially isolated. Instead, they spend more time with friends. One study found that in a 5-year time span, only 5.5% of observed lottery winners went bankrupt. And these were even based on smaller wins. You're actually at a higher risk of bankruptcy if your neighbor wins the lottery. Most lottery winners...
Why? What? The dollar magnitude of a lottery winner, one of your neighbors got to spend borrowing it back.
Most lottery winners
You're more likely to be like, I need lenders
don't get assessed. Most lottery winners don't grow. Most lottery winners get freedom, health, and happiness. So when you win the lottery, here are the final steps you can take. Fire Jason, cash that home insurance check, win your lawsuit, somewhere far away, and relax.
the fucking life. That's the fucking you fucking somewhere not united. Just rich people in this town. They're gonna have to hike up the town. That you could just go up there. In Iceland. It's like all the teachers that
these games
before. He's like, I need to move back to Italy. I've been there once. 6 days. 6 days. It was awesome though. Life changing experience. I don't know why the video was so nerve-wracking. Thought this would happen to me. I said, I'm gonna win a lottery ticket myself. You're watching this stressed out, like, fuck man, this is what I'm gonna have to do. Taking notes. You're like, oh shit. Okay, so first thing I need to do, I need to hire a lawyer. I can't tell anybody. After on winning.